Greetings from Ear Deborah. My topic is about mushroom. We are going to see about mushroom, historical development of mushroom, origin of mushroom, and characteristics and importance of mushroom. Mushroom. Mushroom belongs to the kingdom fungi. Fungi lack the most important feature of plant, the ability to use energy from the sun directly through chlorophyll. Mushroom are large enough to see with naked eyes. During its growth, a mushroom can decompose organic materials and absorb nutrients from it. In mushroom, good source of protein which contains all the essential amino acids and also high in fiber, rich in vitamins and low in cholesterol. Mushroom more belongs to phylum Basidiomycota or Ascomycota. Historical development. Auricularia auricula was first mushroom cultivated around 600 AD. Later, 800 to 900 AD in China, Familina velipitis was cultivated. Lentinula edodes was cultivated for first time between the period 1000 to 1100 AD. Valvarilla valvaceae is estimated the first cultivation around 1700 and Trimella fusiformis around 1800 in China. Button mushroom cultivation. In 1630, the cultivation of white button mushroom started first in France. In 1707, Fortin Fort at Royal Academy of Science, France mentioned about compost preparation and mushroom cultivation. In 1731, French method of cultivation was introduced into England by Miller. In 1893, Constein pointed out that the incidence of diseases made constant changing of growing area necessary. In 1902, Ferguson published details of spore germination and growth of mycelium. In 1905, Duggar succeeded in making mycelium culture from the tissue of mushroom caps. In 1929, Lamberel discovered that spawn could also be prepared from single spore cultures. In 1950, Siddon and Arser introduced the short method of composting. Oyster mushroom cultivation. In 1917, Flack described the first successful cultivation of Pleurotus ostreus. In 1951, Loewe was the first to grow Pleurotus on sawdust mixture. In 1762, Bano and Strevesta reported mass production on straw-based substances, and their work paved that way for large-scale commercial exploitation. This is the table of historical record of edible mushroom cultivation. These are the varieties of species which collected during the earliest period. Origin of mushroom. The word mushroom is derived from French word for fungi and molds. Fungi were most likely cultivated for the first time around the year 600 in Asia. In Europe, the first cultivated fungi, the mushroom, was introduced in the 17th century. In 1651, discovery of mushroom is in the vicinity of Paris by sprinkling the waste from melon crops with leachate from rib mushroom. In 1707, first controlled cultivation of edible fungi in the vegetable garden. In 1800, mushroom cultivation in the underground stone quarries where the climate is ideal for continuous mushroom cultivation. In 1825, mushrooms are cultivated on the country estate near Haram. In 1900, mushroom cultivation is a Fluvengarten, that is Velvet Caves, in Wallenberg and in the St. Petersburg Caves near Maastricht. In 1934, first scientific study of mushroom culture in the research station Nalvik, the Netherlands. In 1946, laboratory of mushroom culture in Austin, St. Gerlach, that is South Limburg, under the guidance of the great mushroom pioneer Mr. Belz and Dr. Belz Koning. In 1950, construction of the first modern above-ground mushroom nurseries with several cultivation areas. The tray were made of concrete. In 1953, establishment of CNC, the Dutch Cooperative Mushroom Growers Association in Moog. This association initiated the founding of the research station for mushroom culture in 1957 in the Horst. In 1955, cultivation in wooden boxes in a tray. In 1960, cultivation in wooden bed on metal trays. In 1975, cultivation in fully metal trays with mechanization of inserting and removing the mushroom compost. Characteristics of mushroom. Mushroom lack chlorophylls. They cannot make their own food. Mushroom obtain their nutrients either by saprophytic or parasitic or symbiotic. They vary widely in size and shape. Mushroom may be edible, non-edible, medicinal, poisonous and miscellaneous in nature. They also recycle dead organic matter like animals and leaf and return the material back into the soil. It obtains nutrients by growing onto food source, secreting enzymes to digest the food externally and absorb nutrients. Mushroom like cool, humid and dark environment like forest, soil, basements and floors. The mushroom spores are spread by animal feeding through the wind or in other ways. Once they land on an amenable surface, they start to germinate and grow mycelium or microscopic rooting threads. Importance of mushroom. Mushroom are being used as food since immemorial. These have been considered as a delicacy. From the nutrition point of view, mushroom are placed between meat and vegetables. These are rich in protein, carbohydrate and vitamins. Mushroom are low in caloric value and hence are recommended for heart and diabetic patients. They are rich in protein as compared to cereals, fruits and vegetables. In addition to protein, they also contain carbohydrates, fat, minerals and water on fresh weight basis. Mushroom contain all the essential 9 amino acids required for human growth. Mushroom are excellent source of thiamine, that is vitamin B1, riboflavin, vitamin B2, niacin, pantotene acid, biotin, folic acid, vitamin C, D, A and K, which are retained even after cooking. Since mushroom possess high fiber content and high potassium and sodium ratio, they are ideally suited for diabetic and hypertension patients. They are also reported to process anti-cancer activities. In India is primarily agriculture based country blessed with a varied agro climate, abundance of agricultural waste and manpower, making it most suitable cultivation of all types of template, subtropical and tropical mushroom. These are the ideal tools for recycling the agricultural waste which otherwise may pose problem of disposal and atmospheric pollution. Mushroom possess unique flavor and exotic taste. Having a high percentage of all the 9 essential amino acids and are rich in lysine and tryptophan, the two efficient in cereals. They are almost free from the fat except for linolenic acid, but are richer in water-soluble vitamins such as thiamine, vitamin B1, riboflavin, vitamin B2, niacin, vitamin B3, pantothenic acid, vitamin B5 and vitamin B12. Also contain vitamin C, ascorbic acid, vitamin K and of course vitamin A, D and E appear to the present in low amounts. They are good source of minerals. Low starch content, low in calories with trace of sugar and no cholesterol. Mushroom are probiotic. They help in keeping our body healthy and ward off diseases by strengthening the immune system. Having antibiotic activities, anti-cancer, hypolipidemic, hypocholesteromic and anti-hypertension effects. Mushroom cultivation is easy and simple. Mushroom have a short crop cycle. Thank you for listening.